This is going to be a fun unboxing. Have you ever wondered what $2,000 would get you in Airsoft? To some people, spending $2,000 is nothing, and to some other people, spending $2,000 on Airsoft all at once is like... But do you want to know what $2,000 in Airsoft looks like?
You want to know what $2,000 in Airsoft will get you? You want to know what $2,000 in Airsoft will get you? That. And all that shit.
Leave it to Airsoft GI to overdo it whenever I told them that I wanted to do a big unboxing for you guys. I didn't expect for over 120 pounds of stuff to arrive like this.
Aren't you gonna help me? But I gotta poop, yo!
One of these boxes alone is over 70 pounds, and I'm sure that the UPS guy had the time of his life carrying all of these boxes up 3 flights of stairs.
Okay guys, y'all wanna see a really crazy unboxing? Do you see all this? That's over 120 pounds of Airsoft gear from Airsoft GI. And I have no idea what's in any of these boxes except for I was told I can keep the BBs that are inside here and a LiPo battery that's in here. But that's it. There's gotta be guns and gear in here and I have no idea what any of it is. There's gotta be like a machine gun in this one because there's gotta be some crazy stuff in this thing. This one's 76 pounds alone. And before anyone starts going and saying that I'm a spoiled kid or something, none of this is really going to stay here. This is all going to the GI Tactical Plano store in Plano. But I can review anything that's in any of these boxes. And like I said, I get to keep the BBs and the one battery that's in here. So I am super stoked. I have no idea where Andrew went. I am super stoked to get into this unboxing. Alright, so first things first, Andrew, you're gonna hate this, but we gotta get this big 70-pound box off, and we're gonna lay one of these smaller boxes on top because I want to unbox these first before we get the granddaddy. Come on. I just don't want this one to rip from underneath. Just lay it down. Alright, first one. Oh. Alright, first box, 27 pounds.
Starting off with this box by cutting away the tape and peeling back the lids, I can see we have a Classic Army in here, but I can't get to it.
Okay, we got a Classic Army.
But once I turn it over and dump everything out, I can see it's actually 2 of them.
Oh, it's one box.
First, we got a Classic Army Ragnar Series M4, which is one of Classic Army's newest series of M4s that includes their new Max M2 high-speed and high-torque motor. It also comes with a PTS EPS stock, as well as an included PTS EPM mid-cap. The trigger, I'll say right now, with an 11.1 LiPo is actually pretty good. I'll give it that, but M4s are usually not my style. It's still not a bad choice if that's the type of rifle you like. However, I'll just stick with my Classic Army M16A1 and my XM177. Next, of course, is this big box, which I was pretty sure was one of the Classic Army M249 saws, and I was not disappointed, especially since I got the lesser seen Minimi variant sent to me.
Oh yeah! Oh, booyah!
If I got an M249, this would be the body style I'd want without a doubt. The battery connections are right underneath the barrel and they're pretty easy to get to. The stock is bare bones, but it works, and the Minimi is just so uncommon nowadays in the wild. I'm a bit surprised though that these don't ship with a box magazine. You only get an M4 high cap. It'll work, but using that only just feels a little odd when you've seen all the other M249s come and are always used with box magazines. Don't let that discourage you though, because the body on this saw looks and feels really good, and without that box magazine the price can be a bit lower than if it did ship with one. In the next box that arrived at 25 pounds, we first get 5 bottles of Classic Army's new BBs. There's actually a lot of Classic Army stuff in this shipment, I've noticed. Yep, so Classic Army makes BBs now, and I was told that all the BBs in this shipment were sent for me, so big shout out to Airsoft GI and of course Classic Army. They like me. Pulling all the BBs to the side, I can see we've got a couple of bags. Now, like I said earlier, these boxes will be sent off to the GI Tactical store in Plano, so I was expecting a bit of gear in these boxes. And here they are. We also got an H&K box in this second big box, and it's an Elite Force Competition MP5 SD6. As I've been told and as I've seen, these keep selling out everywhere to beginners for their low cost and for the 2 magazines it comes with, so I won't unwrap this one. I'll just leave it the way it is so the future owner gets it as fresh as possible. Still cool to have it here for this video, but I've seen a lot of these recently. Now the mess in my place is growing as I unpackage all this stuff, but I've got one more box, and it's the big 76-pound behemoth. With all the Classic Army stuff that I've taken now already, I expected this to be something like a minigun or 2 of the M249s, however the price of all this would probably be a lot more than $2,000 at that point. But after peeling open the lids, I can see all the reasons why this box was so heavy. First up, we have a Jag Arms box on top, and I could only imagine that Airsoft GI sent me one of their brand new scatterguns. Jag Arms is actually bringing out a lot of other models of scatterguns, however this model looks the most menacing in my opinion, just like how the SPX 12 looks menacing.
Didn't we just see these at SHOT Show and now they're already out? These are the new Jag Arms Scatterguns and they look nice. Of course, it still comes with the speed loader, which is pretty cool to have always, because I don't know why, but those always seem to disappear. And do we get... Cool, we do get 6 shells, and I'm actually surprised that we get that in the box. I've been wanting one of these new ones because they just look so great, and I hope, if I can take it out without taking everything else out, I hope that these things are fixed, and I mean fixed by no more gas leaking, no more problems. I just want these to work like they should because they look great and I want them to perform just as well.
Mark me down for one of these and one of the super shorties that I keep seeing on the Airsoft GI website. Oh man, out of stock already. Well, that's not really surprising. Let's keep going though. Oh, another Classic Army. I'll save you the details. It's another M4. I really couldn't find a model name for this one, but I'll add everything I got in the description. Just know that it comes with just about everything you would need to go out and play, including a battery and 0.25 gram BBs, which is a little different, so I assume this is another beginner gun. Moving on.
Okay, so real quick before we go on, I was told that with this shipment, all the BBs that come with this package go to me. And I did take out 5 bottles already of 2.8s, but that sure as heck is not all of them. Look at this mess of BBs. I will not need more for a while. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You ever see the channel Mr. Beast? You know, he does all sorts of crazy stuff by doing some pretty cool charitable stuff by giving money away to all sorts of people who need it and just making some people's lives a lot better. I remember that this video where he buys a car with $1 bills only, and there's a scene in the beginning where he's just plopping all these bricks of $1 bills down in the car, and I feel like I'm doing the same but with bottles of BBs now. You get the point. There's still a whole lot more underneath here. That's it for the BBs. So we have 5, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We have 30 bottles of 0.28 gram Classic Army BBs. These are a little bit new to the market, and I guess that Classic Army is pretty happy with the reviews I've been doing for them, because this is crazy. I only use like 1 or 2 bottles of BBs a month. So what? Now I've got enough BBs for a whole year or 2 years? It looks like the rest now is magazines for more Classic Army guns. This battery is actually supposed to go to me, so awesome. I needed a new one. Looks like we have a new pistol up here and another one, so that's 2. What else do we got? MP5 thigh holster mag pouch, I have never seen that. Oblique bag? Okay. Put that in there. Big box mag for the M249. I'm gonna put that over there. Let's put that over there. Mag. Okay, and it looks like the rest is all... Oh, another battery. I'm just gonna put these over here. And it looks like all the rest is all magazines for M4s. All classic Army M4 magazines. So, classic Army gear, classic Army magazines. Big classic Army magazine. Classic Army ECS, I think that's what it is. Classic Army BBs. Jag Scattergun. Bunch of mess over here. Come on over here. We have new Umarex MP5 SD. It's underneath here. I'm not actually going to review this just because I don't want to take it out of the package. But these guys are selling crazy. People are loving those. Those are just boxes. Of course, we have 5 more bottles of BBs. And I was told, maybe I should not be saying this, but I was told that Airsoft GI wants to do a custom gun for me. And this is a really big contender. M249 Minimi. I love the look of it, and it's actually not as heavy as I thought it would be.
And lastly, in this unboxing, after all of those bottles, we have a box set of MP5 polymer mid caps, as well as an Umarex Co2 Beretta M9. That is pretty nice, and it's pretty heavy like most of the M9s I've held. As you can see, this unboxing mounts up to quite a pile. We've unboxed 6 guns, including a classic Army M249 Minimi, a Ragnar M4, as well as one of the brand new scatterguns that I think looks really cool, and we even got some budget-friendly guns. There's no way I could forget about the 30 bottles of 0.28 gram bio BBs from Classic Army. However, that really got me tricked to believe that something like a minigun was going to be in the last box. I would like to thank Airsoft GI though for sending me 2 new LiPo batteries when I honestly thought I was only getting 1. That was pretty awesome of you guys. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing video, as I had a lot of fun filming it. I'm going to try to take a look at the M249 and the scattergun before I have to send them all back to the Plano store, but I don't know if I'll have all the time I need to do a proper review on them.
Alright guys, so we just finished up the unboxing, and I had to go take a shower just because I was way too excited. I had to take a cold shower just to cool off. But that's everything that Airsoft GI and Classic Army, and I guess Jag Precision sent me. And geez, it's so much stuff. This is what $2,000 will get you in Airsoft. This is over 120 pounds of Airsoft craziness. I don't know how else to explain this. This is awesome.
Regardless, I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, then please go ahead and spank that like button down below so I can hopefully do this again, but with even more stuff, as I'm being told that if we can break 1,000 likes, then a $3,000 unboxing might be doable, or maybe even bigger unboxings than that. Before you know it, the UPS guys are just going to leave crates in the parking lot and just forget about bringing it up the stairs. I'd like to thank you all for watching. I'd like to thank these past commenters for their support, and I'd like to thank the notification squad and the first 300 people that like my videos regularly. All of you guys are awesome. But until our next video drops from the city of San Antonio, this has been Scott Hollenbeck, and I will be sure to see you all next time.